This is our candidacy program to get into Link Unlimited. We want to see who's going to get up every morning, be on their best behavior, do the job, make good grades, and be successful in our candidacy program. We had approximately 300 applicants. There will be 70 slots. We can only take so many because we have to match each student up with a sponsor who will mentor them for 4 years and hopefully a lifetime.
You know, sponsoring a student is really, I think, the epitome of what Link is about. I mean, helping kids get to the point where they can come back and pull another up in their community. And so, for me, when I sponsored my first child, first student, I'm on my 4th now, it's just an awesome feeling. Nice to meet you. You come highly recommended. An 8th grade teacher.
Hi, my name is Leslie Gersh. Nice to meet you. My name is Tyra. Nice to meet you, Tyra. I'm a Link alum.
Right now, we're taking 70 new students each year, and we want to begin to gradually increase that number, maybe about 5 a year, 75 to move to 80, 85, and most of the board and Link Unlimited, we're in agreement that we believe our capacity will be 100 per class, which would mean about 400 students that we're serving at one time.
(1966). An idea that would later be known as Link Unlimited was proposed by John and Carolyn Palmer of Wilmette. They offered to pay the high school tuition of one needy and deserving 8th grade student from Holy Angels School. Richard Smith is chosen as the first sponsored student.
When I was chosen to be in Link in 1968, I was so excited. I wrote a letter to my older brother, who was in jail at the time, and he wrote me back and he said, "You can do it." I talked to my older sister, who was a senior in high school, and she was pregnant at the time, and she said, "You can do it." I was my mother's last hope, and I worked hard so that I could make her proud. I was John Palmer and Carolyn Palmer's first hope, and I worked hard to make them proud. And I was my family's main hope, and I worked hard, and that's why I'm here today.
My sponsor was Art Masolo. He's still involved with Link. He's still sponsoring students. As a matter of fact, he's on the board of directors. And, you know, that night we met him, he's this 6'3" Italian-American guy. He's huge. And I just remember being this small, short kid from, you know, 8th grade at Holy Angels and looking up to this guy. And it seemed like he was as tall as the building was. And meeting his family and his son, who was a year younger than me, it was awesome.
One of the greatest events that I remember in my life was when my family on 40th and Vincennes invited John and Carolyn Palmer over to dinner. Red beans and rice, neck bones, pork chops, and they loved it. But it was a great event because it solidified my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my sponsors, and me. And it formed that bond.
We recognized that the circle of poverty had to be broken by means of education, which meant that it had to start with qualified high school students who would be able to go to good preparatory high schools and then qualify themselves for college.
I'm riding with the students for 6 weeks, but I try to watch my boundaries because some will make it into the program and some won't make it into the program. I'm waiting pretty much to see what's going to happen. Hold it down so you can hear the instructions. You guys in the back.
Good morning. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good morning.
Hi, Carl.
Good morning.
I think Carl Vincent has his own story about being a Link candidate. He has to travel a huge distance to get to this program every day, and he's been doing it for 6 weeks constantly.
I would get up at 4 o'clock. I would have to be in my train at 5:45. I would have to go to 79th Street and get the 79th Street bus to Eberhard.
He was like 2, and my father was passing away, and I was very distraught. And Carl actually helped me make it through that, and he was 2 years old. He would go like, "Mom, it's me and you, and don't worry, it'll be fine." And I mean, literally, he was only 2 years old. So I've always known that he was exceptional. I am really overjoyed by this. I really am. And I always knew that he could do it. I know that he'll make it. I know that he'll make it. And I am very proud, and I am very gracious for him having the opportunity to be involved in this.
When kids from the south side, from the inner city, come downtown for the first time, and they go up to the 45th floor and work at a law firm, and they look out at a beautiful view of Lake Michigan, it's an impression that's put on them for the rest of their lives. And I think what happens is they begin to see, I can be that attorney one day, I can be that business professional one day. They get a glimpse of it at an early age, at 15 or 16 or 17.
What story are you building for yourself? What do you do to distinguish yourself from everybody else? They've been working with you guys from 8th grade in some cases, but then your freshman year, all the way to right now. They've put you in some of the best high schools in the city of Chicago. What's your next step?
College admissions officers, I think, want to provide access to students involved in programs like Link. It's not just Midwest schools, it's schools from all over the country, from the West Coast, the East Coast, that really do find it important to come and speak with the students here today. You know, they are top-notch, they are quality in every way.
I never imagined this day coming where, you know, I was in the program, I came back to sponsor it, you know, to come back and be a board member and now making decisions and contributing to an organization that helps others like you is, you know, I never thought that in a million years. I never thought that in a million years, and here I am today.
It's been a great 4 years, and I hope to be a sponsor one day, seriously. I hope to let a child dream the dream I had 4 years ago, and I'm living it, you know? So thank you very much.
So this is the renderings of the new facility, which is pretty much something we've been working on for the last 4 years to find a new home for Link Unlimited. And here it is.
So here we are. We're 2000 south on State. So it is a bridge between the heart of the city and the neighborhoods. I mean, all these people have done this work pro bono. The O'Neills are doing this at cost. McCaffrey donates development. Antunovich donates architectural work, and they all have become sponsors and become part of the organization.
As an active member of Link Unlimited, do you pledge to uphold the Link goals of education, spiritual development, success, service, and interracial harmony? Do you pledge to maintain a meaningful relationship with your students and to be a role model, a mentor, and a friend? And do you pledge to support the Link organization in general with your involvement and resources? On behalf of its staff and members, I welcome you into Link Unlimited.